Thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. This is the latest book I did called They Killed Our President, 63 Reasons to Believe There Was a Conspiracy to Murder JFK. And I really wrote this book for my own selfish reasons. I've been studying this murder now for going on probably close to 25 years. I started to really study it. Surprisingly, it was pro wrestling that led me to the study of the JFK. And that happened when pro wrestling changed in the mid-'80s, and we went from living locally and driving to where you wrestled to all across the country where you spent days and hours in airports. Well, my belief was when you spend hours in airports and on airplanes, you ought to make it constructive. So I thought, read. Make yourself more intelligent. So I used to read all the time when I'd be in airports and on planes. I'd read, and read. And I got hooked on the Kennedy murder, and I started reading everything I could get my hands on. And I've been doing that for 25 years. It's fascinating stuff. I guess I could equate it for young people to Harry Potter. Every year or so, a new Harry Potter book comes out, so you got to get it. Well, JFK's that way too. New books come out, new information comes to light, even now 50 years later, because they locked up stuff that we still don't know and still can't see to this day. And so as new information comes out, as you read new books, much of it's review for you. You've read it and heard it before, but every book usually comes one or two new things you'll learn. And studying the murder of our president is very much, I found, like a jigsaw puzzle today. You've got all the pieces scattered throughout the floor, and the more you read and educate yourself on it, you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, can you complete the puzzle? Unfortunately, after 50 years, no. Very difficult. But like any jigsaw puzzle, you can put enough pieces together where you get a pretty darn good idea what the jigsaw puzzle is. You don't have to, in other words, you don't have to complete a jigsaw puzzle with every piece to know what the puzzle is. And I think I'm at the point now where I'm pretty sure on what the puzzle is. My book, people always ask you, who did it if Oswald didn't do it? It's a difficult question. Very difficult. 50 years and everything that's been hidden from us to ascertain that knowledge. But what my book will convince you of is who didn't do it. And who didn't do it, in my opinion, was Lee Harvey Oswald. He couldn't make the shots, and nothing adds up correctly. All the investigation, you'll find out, ended with his death.